and we should be live on the Facebook page now and on the YouTube, the Loop at the Armory YouTube channel. Welcome all. We're back here with the July instance of the Loop, which was founded some years ago by John Mark at the Armory in Summerhill here. And we've since gone online. Once COVID started, we went online, and that lets us bring people from farther away to these shows. So I'm happy to be able to present from, let's see if I can get from most distant. We have Michael Roth from down on the Gulf Coast in Panama City, and Kirby from High Point, North Carolina. And Sandstrom from nearby me, and all these people have albums out or coming out, and oh yes, you can put your website, if you like, and you can put your website in your ID, so people can see where to find your music. And without much further ado, I'll bring on Michael Roth, and we'll hear from Michael. Boy, I got that wrong. Here we go.
Am I on?
Yeah, there we go.
Live, okay.
So here, Michael's an award-winning folk singer, songwriter, and yeah, he's got another album out, he's got an album out a year ago, and he writes a lot with Eric Ramsey, who's another award-winning songwriter. And
yes.
We met all in the Get Off My Lawn group. At Far West, I met Michael.
It was, but the farm was the Get Off My Lawn.
Yeah, but we all got together. First at Farm there was a showcase, right?
Yes.
And then we had a showcase at Surfa. So
yeah.
I'll let you take it from there, Michael. Let's hear about a half hour of music.
Okay.
And it's loose. You can take more time, less time. Keep us posted.
Well, I got my timer set here, so I'll try to stick to the limits in there. Anyway, yeah. So I try to put together a mix of old and new stuff, and kind of a little variety if I can. Whenever I do these things. And I thought I'd start off with one that's about 20 years old, but seems to kind of come back to life every 4 years or so. And this was actually a lyric winner in something called the Unisong International Song Contest back in 2001. Can you hear me okay? Am I just speaking to myself, or no?
Great,
well,
good, Michael.
Okay, I'm going to sing anyway. Here it is, called Faded Beauty. I saw her in the window seat on the plane from Wichita, gazing out on golden fields. I know that isn't what she saw. I know that isn't what she saw. She sat there in her faded beauty, skin soft as a sandy dune, silver glimmer on her lips as if she had kissed the moon, as if she had kissed the moon. Oh, faded beauty, the clouds are marching through the skies. They look like wedding dresses on young brides, above the tattered flag of countryside. She was wearing diamond earrings, a leather coat with ermine trim, mementos of a love she'd lost, and so that she had left of him, so that she had left of him. Oh, faded beauty, the clouds are marching through the skies. They look like wedding dresses on young brides, above the tattered flag of countryside. It was on election day. The halls were filled with groans and sighs, choices made and thrown away, between the promises and lies, between the promises and lies. Oh, faded beauty, clouds are marching through the skies. They look like wedding dresses on young brides, above the tattered flag of countryside. And there's that. All right. So I thought I'd switch from the Midwest to Seattle, where this song was born. Just one of those things where you start soaking up things. Actually, at the time I was riding the bus all around the city, because you could do that for $1 there. Going to open mics and getting out in the street a lot. Anyway, this is what came out from it, called Homeless Sky. I think I'm playing the wrong song already. I hate when I do that. Let's see. There we go. I'm really not a drinking man. I come here for the atmosphere, the stone's throw from the Goodwill store, where the wounded drag in from the battle on the invisible front of the new Civil War, while I'm nursing a beer in Seattle, and the morning fog will steal your dreams like a wallet from your shabby coat. before your very eyes. Life never measures up, it seems, to that poetry you like to quote. Beneath the homeless sky, the homeless sky. Body shops on boomtown streets. It's not the town it meant to be. It always wants a little more. And who am I to begrudge them? The evergreen air is perfect and pure, but it carries an odor of judgment, and the morning fog will steal your dreams like a wallet from your shabby coat before your very eyes. Life never measures up, it seems, to that poetry you like to quote. Beneath the homeless sky, the homeless sky. I'll sleep beneath the highway bridge when the weather gets too drunk again. Every day's a poker hand. My luck ran out at the age of 7, and I feel like a sailor lost out at sea, searching for signs in the heavens. And the morning fog will steal your dreams like a wallet from your shabby coat before your very eyes. Life never measures up, it seems, to that poetry you like to quote. Beneath the homeless sky, the homeless sky. Any questions? I just feel like I'm doing a lecture. I've done that a few times, actually. The last CD I made, I traded lecture to a digital media class for in exchange for recordings, which was cool, very cool. Professor Sam Negri did that, and I'm grateful for those opportunities. And that brings me back to New Mexico. This is not a COVID song, but you know, it was written during that time, and I could see where somebody might think that, but it really, I don't think it really has anything to do with it. It's just I write a lot of little portraits of people. I think that tends to be one of my styles or weaknesses or something like that. But anyway, it's one of my approaches to songwriting that I tend to like a lot, and this is called Just to Keep Breathing. She's got a steady job down at probation and parole. She got it out of high school maybe 20 years ago. The girlfriends she knew then are all married off, except the one in prison and the one that owns a flower shop. She has a boyfriend she keeps in a photo. The future floats by down a dark, empty street, a discarded wrapper from somebody's dream, in a world that's protected by rockets, comes to an end. In the words of the prophet, she can't believe the things she believes in and sings, just to keep breathing. La da da da, la da da da. table in the kitchen. She picks apart some chicken bones for a vision of the Virgin or some kind of omen. Cottonwood branches beat time on the shutters. A lowrider stalks with the thunder of drummers. She waits for tomorrow, but morning has broken. The future floats by down a dark, empty street. A discarded wrapper from somebody's dream. In a world that's protected by rockets and comes to an end. In the words of the prophet, she can't believe the things she believes in and sings. Just to keep breathing. La da da da, la da da da. Her friends and her family tell her she's pretty when she looks in the mirror. It's cracked and it's dirty. She sleeps in a bedroom where somebody died once. There's nothing to fear, according to science, and her lips are the color of violence. She floats by down a dark, empty street. A discarded wrapper from somebody's dream. In a world that's protected by rockets and comes to an end. In the words of the prophet, she can't believe the things she believes in and sings. Just to keep breathing. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da. Thank you. My fan is here. It's yeah. That's what comes out of your head when you lose track of space and time. You enter that special zone. No, it's kind of, yeah. I kind of feel like it's my Hank Williams meets Rod Serling sort of song. I have a couple of those, but this one isn't. This is a nice little love song. Hope you enjoy it. They should have named a ghost town after me. I could have been a hero on a black and white TV, where I just stood my ground while every falling star just fell like ashes all around. Yeah, that was me. When you found me, the ruins of my life lay all around me. When you came to me, I saw an angel walking on a troubled sea. You reached into my heart and rescued me. In a cafe in Santa Fe, New Mexico, the dust and sweat of a working day falling off my clothes. You walked up to me, just a cup of coffee and the music of the radio. That's all I know. When you found me, the ruins of my life lay all around me. When you came to me, I saw an angel walking on a troubled sea. He reached into my heart and rescued me. When I saw you in the morning light, I knew the reason for the morning and the meaning of the light. When you kissed me in the dark, I understood without a doubt the reason for my heart was in your smile. When you found the ruins of my life lay all around me. When you came to me, I saw an angel walking on a troubled sea. You reached into my heart and rescued me. Thank you. You see, I'm really a very sentimental sap at heart, and that's why I write so many love songs. At least I think of them as love songs anyway. But I've noticed something. When I started playing on stage, it was like I saw videos of myself, and I'd be standing there like sort of like a statue, like a Greek statue, just kind of not really moving or anything. And then during COVID and all the virtual rooms, I found myself sitting down to play for those, and I noticed all of a sudden it became Stevie Wonder. So it's kind of weird how just changing something little like that, affects your I don't know, your your inner performer for some reason. Yeah, so those last two songs, I guess you can tell, have a heavy New Mexico influence, which is where I lived most of my life. And this is the part I hate about switching to capo thing, because I'm going through puberty, and I don't know, I wrote this thing down in the nut, but I just had to keep raising it up, and we'll see. I may end up down here, and then I end up changing keys again or going back. Anyway, this is a song I wrote with my friend Harry Wolf, and we used to sing together back in the 80s in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and have been writing songs together for a long, long time. And this is one of our reflections on life, called The Things That You Get Used To. Dying's not as easy as it used to be. Living's just a habit I fell into. The future that I planned is just a memory. Ain't it funny about the things that you get used to? I regret the words I didn't say, lying in your bed, knowing that without them I would lose you. I fell into your arms and you just left me there for dead. Ain't it funny about the things that you get used to. Dark clouds and a raging wind gonna bring a driving rain, but you won't budge an inch until it moves you. You can bleed and wait to die without feeling any pain. Ain't it funny about the things that you get used to? And I'm standing on the shoreline of an ocean I can't see, waiting for the tide to roll on in. I might need to make a stand or find a dream to set me free, but I'm not giving in. The silent breeze sneaks up on me in the dead of night. The ghosts of every heart I brought the blues to. The stars look down like angels trying to teach my soul to fly. Ain't it funny about the things that you get used to? Yeah, it's funny about the things that you get used to. And no matter I always how can you forget your own songs? I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's a genetic thing. So that was Harry Wolf and me, and I'll skip to one with Eric in a minute, but I'm going to do another one back from the old days. It's maybe one of the first real songs I ever wrote, called Morning Song. But and it's kind of a winter song, so I don't know why I'm doing it now, but that was when I sent this out to my advisors. They suggested this one, so I like it. Sing me a morning song. Who can lift me away? Oh, I've been singing all night long. I got nothing left to say, but who can sing me a morning song? Who can feed me a line that'll lift me clean away? I've seen the terror grow so huge, so bold and proud in its ways. I've seen it swallow whole afternoons, and coming out in children's play, and lately loitering without an excuse. It lines up on your face like a downtown storefront display. Now a bum is someone who never works, he never gets paid. But in the scope of the universe, he's such a rare and a moving thing. And from the corners of your life, I've seen them walking by. The men who can't find anything, and the snow comes tumbling down from the sky like something that's losing its cool. one of them could change your life. None of them is valuable. A friend once called them little white lies. They say that it's really quite beautiful. So who can sing me a morning song? Who can lift me away? Oh, I've been singing all night long. I got nothing left to say, but who can sing me a morning song? Who can feed me a line that'll lift me clean away? Ooh. That's a good ending song. Well, see, I'm running short of time here, but if it's okay, I'm going to squeeze one more in. That's not very long, but
please.
This is one I wrote with Eric Ramsey, and it's on his new record called On the Record. You can find him at ericramsey.net, and his version is really, I mean, it's really not the, it's the same song, but you know, he's in the studio and it's produced, and he sings a lot better and stuff. So I think you should check it out if you like this. It's called Gone, 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 and it was the runner-up for the grand prize at the Dallas Songwriters Association Song Contest this year. So anyway. An old lady once told me about a Lake Erie water spout. Oh, the water ran away from the beach. She swore she could walk up to Canada, so far away and so out of reach. Even she can't trust her memory. The lake is there for all to see, but it was gone, gone, gone. Once stood out in a cornfield late at night, all alone, looking up at the sky. Suddenly the stars fell down, all at once they rushed earth. I stayed for a long, long time. I never saw it in the news, like it never happened. It was gone, gone, gone. All these wonders that seem so mysterious, we can't believe our eyes. Standing right in front of us, they still take us by surprise. Then they're gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. There was a girl who said she'd marry me. She was more than I could ever hope for, but I was more than she could carry. My heart was an exploding star. Then the universe went dark. Forever is so temporary. I never saw that girl again, like it never happened. She was gone, gone, gone. All these wonders that seem so mysterious, we can't believe our eyes. Standing right in front of us, they still take us by surprise. Then they're gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. As I will be soon. Thank you so much for having me and putting up with
Thank
my
you so much.
songs.
I really identified with the guy in the song, the line where it was the man who can't find anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one got
Came from the heart.
right there.
All my songs are autobiographical and lies, but they're, you know,
Sweet songs.
yeah.
And the deep. So let's see.
Very deep.
Do we have your, yes, easyheroes.com.
Easyheroes.com.
You can find your music there. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. Serenading
Thank you.
us,
For having us, Rick.
leading us off. Okay. We're going to bring up Ann Sandstrom from Burlington, Mass. Local friend. Got her new album a little while ago and love it. And so let's see. I'll bring you up in solo layout, Ann.
There we
There
are.
we are.
Okay.
Want to make any adjustments? And I'll let you talk a little bit about yourself and
Okay.
then sing us some songs. About a half hour.
Thanks so much, Rick. All right. First thing I'm going to do, because I don't need to hear myself this way, is remove the headphones. So, of course, if anything goes terribly wrong, and if Rick, if you have to talk to me, we're kind of out of luck.
Yeah.
So,
I'll unmute.
I'm Ann Sandstrom. Like everyone here, I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm very happy to be here this evening. And I play in different tunings, so you'll see I switch guitars a couple of times because it's easier than watching me retune. Trust me. So I'm going to start out with a song that is autobiographical in a very strange way. This is called I Walked with an Angel. I walked with an angel somewhere stranded in the sky, looking down, down, down where all those broken birds fly. She held out a tender hand while she twisted my spine. She took my pain like communion. I drank my pain like wine, sweet wine. I lived like a pauper. I sang in a crooked choir with nothing to offer and desires for some place higher. Looking for a tender hand, someone to pull me through. Suddenly I understand. I've been looking for you, only you. you. Well, this next song is about missing somebody, and so I'd like to send it out to everyone who's missing somebody tonight, and actually that would include me. So this is called Blue Rain. Blue rain falling down since my man left town. The weatherman calls for sunny skies, but there's a storm in my eyes. My man knows me well, all those secrets you never tell. I'm so lost when we're apart. When he left, he took my heart. Alone in my bed, all alone in my head, sitting waiting like for a train in my own private rain. One day he'll come home with tall tales of where he's roamed. Until then, I'm on my own, sad and lonely to the bone. Blue rain falling down since my man left town. The weatherman calls for sunny skies, but there's a storm in my eyes. Blue rain, blue rain, blue rain. All right, switching guitars. And this next song is it's sort of a patchwork. It sounds like one story, and it's actually bits and pieces of a lot of different things put together into a story. So it's it's like a quilt song, only it's not about quilts at all. It's called Divided. Yeah, in that there's house buying and a bunch of other stuff you would not believe what it's actually about. All right, got to switch guitars again. And as always, pick the right one. Otherwise, because of the shapes I play in and the tunings I play in, you could be witness to an impromptu songwriting event. Not intentional. So this is a relatively new song, and I wrote it after the Supreme Court ruling and in anticipation of an event I was part of last Sunday night to help fund women in Virginia who can't afford abortions. This is called I Decide. this what you'll do? You'll see it through. You'll be a bride with a child inside. Shaking her head, she cried. You might mean well, but I decide. I decide. The day arrived with picket lines and gruesome signs. Angry words were heard at a scared, lonely girl. Holier than you, we know what to do. You give it away. You have no say. Shaking her head, she cried. You might mean well, but I decide. I decide. Well, let's go from one topical song to another, shall we? This is called The Whites of Their Eyes. You keep your hands in sight now. You keep your eyes cast down. You keep your movements light now. for a couple more.
Oh, yeah.
And having a nice enough backyard, we do have a bit of a garden, and we have a bee and butterfly garden with a hummingbird feeder in it. I'm not sure the hummingbirds always know it's there, but occasionally they do. And this is a song called Hummingbird Heart. Thank you. All right, I'm going to finish with this one. It's the title song of my second CD called The Edge of Everything. And I want to thank Rick for organizing this. It's a pleasure to be here. And stay tuned. Of course, we've got more music coming up. And thanks again, everyone, for listening. I was just a skinny kid in hand-me-downs, denying but was just a young girl, fumbling through my days, stumbling through this cold world in a dangerous maze. I was dreaming romance, but living in fear, taking any chance to get away from here. On the edge of everything is where I sing. On the edge of everything is why I sing. After all this long time, wondering what has changed, these streets of grit and grime, they look the same. I'm still dreaming flowers that I now grow. I won't be devoured because of what I know. On the edge of everything is where I sing. On the edge of everything is why I sing. On the edge of everything. Thanks, everybody.
Boy. Thank you, Ann. You want to do one more?
No, I think we're running about
Okay.
on time, so I'm
Yeah,
good.
I guess we're right about on there. But really lovely. Now, you'll have to tell me offline what all the tunings were.
Okay.
I think there's a new one to me. How many guitars? Are there 3?
There were 3, so I did 3 different tunings, but I play in about 7 tunings.
Wow, that's great. I love those tunings. Okay, then. Well,
Thanks,
we're going
Fred.
to move on to Ms. Kirby Hurd from North Carolina. Thank you so much, Ann, for the lovely songs and all the music in them. Let's see. So, what am I going to do here? I'll bring Ann out for a minute. I'll bring Kirby in. There we go. Solo. And here she is.
Here I am. And that was awesome. Michael was awesome also. So I'll see if I can tickle some fancy too. I'm going to take my headphones off as well. And I've got a new CD coming out this fall, and I'm going to do a couple of songs off that. Probably some off the old CD, and maybe some that haven't been recorded yet. This service song I'm going to do, I was a camp counselor in Colorado, and I fell in love with a horse that was a retired rocker. A retired barrel racer. Her name was Rocker. And it was quite an adventure to ride on a trail ride, especially if I was at the end, because she didn't like to be last. Anyway, I wrote a song about a horse and her gal instead of writing a song about a girl and her horse. It's called Grab the Lightning. Goes something like this. 3 barrels beckon, we breathe as one. Listen to the crowd, imagine our run. Her knees hug me gently as she sits up high. A saddle or a buckle, the ultimate prize. She melts in the saddle, we soar as one. Staccato triplets pound as I run. A dusty wake reveals my trail, my snorts of passion in every exhale. We speak with no words, we fly without wings. When we grab the lightning, I hear her heart sing. We grab the lightning and I touch the fire. Wind in my face against the wire. Dig heels down and fly to the east. We're a powerful pair when we're unleashed. Odelay, odelay, odelay. She kisses my muzzle, sweeps forelock aside, curries the salty frost from my hide, buries her face in my neck to inhale the smells of the barn and the call of a trail. Sometimes I run unbridled and free, no saddle, no fenders, just sweet liberty. She's tucked like a jockey, clutching my mane. We glide on the wind, we're free of the reins. We speak with no words, we fly without wings. When we grab the lightning, I can hear her heart sing. We grab the lightning and I touch the fire. Wind in my face against the wire. Dig heels down and fly to the east. We're a powerful pair when we're unleashed. Odelay, odelay, odelay. We speak with no words, we fly without wings. When we grab the lightning, I can hear her heart sing. Because you got to have a yodel and a cowgirl song, right? So let's grab the lightning. And while I'm up here on this freight, I'll do this song. Wrote this song for a friend's mother, my singing partner, actually, whom I met her last night on this earth. This is a tribute song to her. It's called Mandy Jane. And Michael, I started the wrong song when I was practicing this, so let me see if I can get the right one going. I get it. She worked so hard for the day began, yellow hair pinned neatly in place, patting out biscuits with her tiny hands. Her motion was so full of grace. Her pinafore apron, dusted with flour, protected that day's gingham dress. Then she'd go work in town for another 8 hours. After baking her love in our bread, she baked love right into our bread. Warm, loving eyes were as dark as night. Strong features concealed her kind smile, and her granite facade would dissolve with delight when her arms would encircle the child. She raised us simple, never wanting for more, far away from the crowds. In God's chosen country, our family she bore, where the hills kiss the sky and the clouds. Yes, the hills kiss the sky and the clouds. Running spring waters kept milk icy cold, hardy fruit trees our summertime sweet. Mandy Jane filled our bellies and nurtured our souls. Her smokehouse cured fresh meats. We'd all gather eggs in the early morn, pick the garden before the day's sun. And sometimes at night when our butter she'd churn, I could hear her sweet little hum. In my mind I can still hear her hum. That night she went to glory land. I held her hands in mine. and sang to her of love so grand. We'll share in the divine when we meet on the other side. As the memories rushed past me and blurred my sight, I grasped them to keep safe and near. I cried all the way down the mountain that night, forever holding my mother so dear. Forever holding my mother so dear. That's Mandy Jane. He tells me a lot of stories as we travel around to gigs and festivals and stuff. I sing in a bluegrass band, and so I've cobbled a few songs together from the stories that he's told me. Let's see, what am I thinking of doing next? Oh yeah. Now those two songs are going to be on the new CD, which is going to be called Ripples in the Wake. This song is on the Mama's Biscuit CD, which you can find at kirbyherd.com. This is called Missing You Sunday Blues. It goes like this. Sitting on the sofa, got the missing you Sunday blues. Another week is gone and I'm missing you bad, it's true. There ain't a thing I can do, I got the missing you Sunday blues. Oh well, I saw you there on Monday, and then one day after that, then once again on Wednesday when you wore that gangster hat. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday we jammed out with the guys, but now the weekend is over, the music is gone, and I can't tell any lies. So I'm sitting on the sofa, got the missing you Sunday blues. Another week is gone and I'm missing you bad, it's true. There ain't a thing I can do, I got the missing you Sunday blues. Well then we drove on down to Doodad to see that awesome band. They threw down with the best of them, and then you took my hand. We danced the night away like there was no one else around. But then the sun came up, my bubble burst, and now I'm feeling down. And I'm sitting on the sofa, got the missing you Sunday blues. Another week is gone, and I'm missing you bad, it's true. There ain't a thing I can do, I got the missing you Sunday blues. Kind of working. Well, then you took me to the festival, it really was divine. Like summer camp for grown-ups, we had a real good time. The picking and the friends we made, not to mention the homemade brew. But now it's time to go home and then back to work, something I don't want to do. And I'm sitting on the sofa, I got the missing you Sunday blues. Yes, I do. Another week is gone and I'm missing you bad, it's true. There ain't a thing I can do, I got the missing you Sunday blues. There ain't a thing I can do, I got the missing you Sunday blues. All right, I always send that one out to my friend Gabby. She knows why. So, yeah, I got a new one I think I'll throw out there. Not exactly a happy song. I did submit it to a lyric comment, and they said if I had a happy ending, well, I didn't want it to have a happy ending. So, there you go. I call it Prisoner. She stares in the mirror at empty eyes. Her shattered reflection tells no lies. Though the bruise has been erased, the sting still lingers on her face. She dodged his last attempt to choke. as the pearls fell from her throat and ricocheted across the floor, but like her, can't get out the door. He drinks from her well again and again, but his thirst for power cannot be quenched. A prisoner with no escape, she does not rest, she's always awake. Sweeping the floor for crumbs of pride, left behind from tears she's cried. Trapped inside with no way out, she's sworn to stay true to her vows. She feels discounted, price to sell, with damaged goods on the lowest shelf. This was not the life she chose, but hollow pain is what she knows. He drinks from her well again and again, but his thirst for power cannot be quenched. A prisoner with no escape, she does not rest, she's always awake. His words rattle like jailer's keys, brute threats of authority. Though she cannot hide the proof, she has no strength to face the truth. She sees her fallen tears, a tribute to imprisoned years, stream down rivers in her soft face, then thicken the mud that holds her in place. He drinks from her well again and again, but his thirst for power cannot be quenched. Prisoner with no escape, she does not rest, she's always awake. She cannot rest, she's always awake. So, don't mean to bring you down, but there's people who can't get out of their relationships, and that goes out to all of them. But I'll do something happier now. So, I've lived in North Carolina for about 40 years now, and moved here when I was 2, right? But I'm always fascinated how spring evolves, and then how with the colors of the flowers on the trees come out before the leaves do, and how the fruits, first the strawberries and then the blueberries and then the tomatoes and the peaches. And I tried to write a song about that, and it got real convoluted. So I ended up regrouping, and I wrote about a couple of seasonal workers who enjoy their time together when they are at the doing their summer work. So it's called Sweet Days of Summer. As the days grow longer, I count them down, how I'm counting them down, till we meet again in the orchards, tending the fruits, the sun turns you brown. We'll dance in the rainstorms that come each afternoon, cooling us down. And we'll dine with the others, then quietly slip into our room. Sweet days of summer bring sweet summer nights. Every moment I cherish of our sweet summer life. I can't wait to trace your scars with my fingertips and then with my lips. They're the roads that lead to your soul, where I will savor you bit by bit. We'll hold each other till dawn and then rise with the sun, begin a new day. Tangled sheets left behind like vines in the fields after our take. Sweet days of summer bring sweet summer nights. Every moment I cherish of our sweet summer life. We'll leave the fields to fallow, go our separate ways like the sun's distant rays. I'll rely on warm memories as the sun slowly creeps through the shortest of days. As we winter over, like the trees will grow strong for the following year. You're the one in my dreams during the times we aren't there. When I'm old, I'll remember the taste of your lips and the sweet fruit. Even then I'll look back, my spirit and heart will always return to our sweet days of summer and our sweet summer nights. Every moment I cherish of our sweet summer life. I will always remember our sweet summer life. Sweet days of summer. Thanks. So I have time for, I don't know, one or two more. And of course I can't hear you, Rick, so.
Of course.
Thank you.
There we go. What? Yeah. Two.
What did I put down
fine,
next?
I
Oh, yeah.
think.
This is
Started out.
on, well, you know. Can I do one more or two more, Rick?
You can do two more.
Okay, cool, thanks. All right, see, there's a way. This is on the first record. It's called Days Done. I'm here in the middle, between the mountains and the sea. The hills have been my home, now the tide is calling me. The glory in the highlands where eagles soar above, and the salty sandy water beckons as a hopeless love. If I drop it all and move away, I'll wind up all alone. So the answer lies within me, where I'm found when day is done. Peaks above the tree line reach up to touch the sky. The gurgle of headwaters has been my lullaby. The motion of the ocean ebbs and flows with energy. Desires I've never known before are awakening in me. I can't be two places, I'll remain here like a dove. I'll know the mountains is my homeland and the sea my far-off love. So I gaze up to the night sky, for I know they share this space I can't move the mountains to the seas till I seek my happy place. The stars shall navigate for me as sailors in the past, and gently guide my troubled heart to find my peace at last. If I drop it all and move away, I'll wind up all alone. So the answer lies within me, where I'm found when day is done. Yes, if I drop it all and move away, I'll wind up all alone. So the answer lies within me, where I'm found when day is done. Thanks for the feedback, John. Let me get this back in tune a little bit. So I'm going to do one more song, and I'm going to do this in honor of our competition tonight. And I wrote this in mid-November of 2020. All right. It's called Many Hands, Many Hearts. When we can ease the pain, resurrecting hope again, and cherish all our lives, let our colors harmonize. Broken spirits then will mend, reconnecting fractured friends, building bridges out of walls, healing what divides us all. Many hands, many hearts, reconciliation starts. Many hearts, many hands, joined to reunite the land. As we work row by row, with seeds of change to sow, weed out the roots of hate, growing love, it's not too late. No more hopelessness, despair, we'll build a world for all to care. Let the light of truth reveal, we're more alike than we may feel. Many hands, many hearts, reconciliation starts. Many hearts, many hands, joined to reunite the land. One day when we exhale and kindness has prevailed, we'll have more peaceful days when our tempers aren't ablaze. When we learn we all are one, then the magic has begun. And the children's legacy may bring forth more equity. Our choices, like the wind, can hold us back or set us free. Let's rise above the petty din and light a fire of unity. Many hands, many hearts, reconciliation starts. Many hearts, many hands, joined to reunite the land. Thanks, y'all. Thank you, Rick, for pulling this together and having me. It's been an honor.
Thank you, Kirby. Great song.
And,
great to hear a full set from you.
I got an email there at my website. If you got any questions, be sure and drop me a line.
Great.
It's been a great night of music. Thank you for having me a part of it.
Okay. Let's do this. go. So, do I still have the guitar halfway decent? Can you hear my voice? We'll, guitar might be a little hot, but let's see. John will let me know. I've got the private chat up. Thank you so much, Kirby and Ann and Michael, for bringing your songs. You're not getting any audio. Anybody else not getting audio? Eek. Sorry, Ann. Let's see. What can we? Oh, am I? No, I'm not muted. Ann is muted. I think I'll just your output audio output level. I'll start with a song. It's an old song, and I introduce it as an ode to a misspent youth. And on your way to Revendon, a barefoot girl in calico asked me to go share the forest with her one and lonely. On such a day, forgetting that I'm traveling on, forsake the highway, take her smile, and follow to her forest home. She sits me down in sun-filled rooms, a meal to share of bread and cheese and fresh spring water from a glistening mug of porcelain. I talk about my magic town, how I'd planned on going there, and all this time I vaguely fear I might be getting more than I could give her ever. But for now, we're two together. She takes my hand, we start to walk, say not a thing, slide through shafts of sunshine, while she shows she's glad to find me. We stop and stand together by a spring, reflected in the rippling pool. My dreams awake, the waves remind me. I'd set out on a morning not too long ago, searching for a place I dreamed I had to go. without warning, drop her hand. I'm hoping that she'd understand. I hadn't meant to leave so soon. I'd almost spent an afternoon. I watch her wave while glancing back toward setting sun. I can't explain, give word or song, or tarry longer only. I'm on my way to Ravenden. I'll have more time for living then, but now I'm one and lonely. It's Revenden. Old song. Boy. 1968. All right, we're going to move on. I'm going to do a happier song. Happy songs do better in contests. This is the only one that got some kind of recognition in a contest. It's actually an angry country song. I was living in Providence at the time. My folks were living in Mobile. And I went down to visit them. When I got back, the lady I thought I was seeing had another guy living with her already. I couldn't get mad at her. I liked her too much. I had to do something, so I wrote him a song inspired by the 8-track tape and AM radio on the way back up from Mobile to Providence. So here it is. Is this right? Hey there, buddy, you know you don't have to snub me. You can say hello in passing on the street. You got her keys, I never had 'em. I hope that will gladden you, so just be civil anytime we meet. The lady let me know the score. You won what you were playing for. Stake your prize, enjoy it, but make sure you treat her kind. 'Cause even though she made me go, I'll be okay, because I know I got a little corner of her mind. I'm in there smiling while you're kissing. I'm in there smiling while she's kissing you. Good morning. You'll taste my cooking in your food. You'll drink my kind of wine. And even if you kill me dead, I'm in your bed, I'm in her head. I got a little corner of her mind. Well, the lady told me yesterday she didn't love me anyway. Guess I'll spend my time now running free. Still I'll read her letters when she writes me, and I'll come when she invites me. When we're talking, just go in and watch TV. I took that picture on your wall. You'll see my footprints in the hall. Coffee mug you drink from at her table once was mine. Might as well get used to me, 'cause where she is, there I will be. I've got a little corner of her mind, and I'm in there smiling while she's kissing you good morning. You'll taste my cooking in your food, you'll drink my kind of wine, and even if you kill me dead, I'm in your bed, I'm in her head. I've got a little corner of her mind. Got a little corner. Here we go. All right. I think I'll do another breakup song. It's a song of, just introduce this one as a song of letting go or not. Called Pictures on the Wall. A board of pinned up souvenirs upstairs in a forgotten room. I'd passed them by these many years. I thought I might go through them. Here a steeple draws my eye towards skies scrubbed clear with cotton clouds. The pilgrim church where you and I would read our poems, say our vows. Next, a formal on great stairs with family, friends, and flowers. If we had doubts, we didn't know it. If we knew, we wouldn't show it. St. Francisco, San Marco, pigeons in your hair, running down the beach with gulls, you're almost in the air. Next, astride a cannon in a fort in Nova Scotia. Élysée, Galatoire, Ocean City, bumper cars. Pacific tides would pull you. I tried but couldn't hold you. No picture when you said you've done your best, I just can't stay. No picture when we loaded full your wagon for the west. I rode with you to Omaha, kissed you on your way. Here's the postcard that you sent from Reykjavik last year. Traveling with new family, found contentment, now I hear. In your mother's town now, no more steeple in the square. Clapboard yew trees bulldozed down, just concrete condos there. Pacific tides would pull you, I tried but couldn't hold you. No picture when you said you've done your best, I just can't stay. No picture when we loaded full your wagon for the west. I rode with you to Omaha, kissed you on your way. One more photo on the sofa, this one I might keep. Velvet Elvis, dog's cat, you all curled up in a happy heap. That was then, and then was golden sheaves of love and laughter. This is now, and then is done, but now reopens after all. With trembling fingers, one by one, I'm tearing down these pictures from the wall. Pacific tides would pull you, I tried but couldn't hold you. No picture when you said you've done your best, I just can't stay. No picture when we loaded full your wagon for the west. I rode with you to Omaha, kissed you on your way. Pictures on the wall. Thank you. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. So, just out of college, folks, we're living in Mobile and took the family to New Orleans, and I went down there with them. He had an uncle down there who worked in the Merchant Marine, and he showed us around all the good spots, the ferry, the coffee, the beignet, the restaurants. And just before we left, he said, well, you got to come see the chicken playing tic-tac-toe. I said, what? I hadn't heard of that. He took us to took us a couple blocks off Canal Street to a dive bar, and there in the back was a tall glass case with a chicken in it and a tic-tac-toe board with lights on it. And he said, here, I'll give you all the quarters you want. You play. You aren't going to beat that chicken. And I said, well, okay, I'll try. None of us could beat the chicken, and a couple other guys came in. They couldn't beat him either. And so the chicken, well, he would peck at the light, and some corn would come down. He'd eat the corn. It was all set up with the blinking lights, so he'd either win or tie. And that stuck with me. I think you'll see when I was about to retire, I started thinking about it again, and it stuck with me more than I could imagine. Then, so here's tic-tac-toe chicken. I'm an honest working chicken in a tall glass case in the back of a bar where the merchant ships come in, and the men come in and they have a beer and shot, come back to play the chicken, show each other what they got. We play tic-tac-toe and they'll never win, but they gotta beat the chicken, so they'll put the quarters in. I play the X's and they play the O's. I'm a chicken playing tic-tac-toe. It's my move first, and a little bell rings, and a light blinks in the center, and I peck at the light, and my X appears, corn drops into a bin. I eat the corn, they play their oh we go until I tie or win. My life might be circumscribed, but the corn is good, and the coop is warm at night. So as long as I keep pecking at the light, I'm a chicken playing tic-tac-toe. Now I work 9 to 6 in a gray cloth cube, pushing pixels on the screen for the company. And the mail comes in as a little bell rings, saying, can you have a look at this for me? So I dig right in, changing black to white and white to black, till it works all right. And another bell rings saying, thanks, great work. Now I bet you can fix this one for us by tonight. So I'll skip lunch, maybe later catch a bite, 'cause I have important things to do, pushing pixels in a gray cloth cube. Now I'm walking down the avenue, staring at my phone. A little bell rings and it might be a light. If I like them, maybe they'll like me. I'm building up my virtual family. Honking horns, scowling people, they'll just have to keep clear. I'm following my friends to anywhere but here. Pascagoula, Walla Walla, Istanbul, or Rome. I got the whole world in my hand. I'm tapping out likes on my phone, pushing pixels in a gray cloth cube. I'm a chicken playing tic-tac-toe. I got the whole world in my hand. I'm tapping out likes on my phone, pushing pixels in a gray cloth cube. I'm a chicken playing tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe chicken. There we got that one. That's 4. So I'll do 2 more. This one, this one started in a dream a couple of falls ago, and I'm afraid I haven't woke up yet. Better start again. I don't remember getting on this train. Don't remember getting on this train. Already out of town along the bay. The seats are pretty comfy. I've got some food from home, some bread and cheese and apple. I'll sit and watch the shoreline slide away. But I don't remember getting on this train. Never bought a ticket for that train. Conductor smiles and nods as he goes by. I ask when the next station is. Don't worry, you won't miss it. You'll slow it down before you stop. That's how you're gonna know. And I don't remember getting on this train. If I weren't on this train, I'd be out there on the tide flats, raking wire basket, digging clams. Back to the cottage kitchen where the chowder pot is simmering. Mom and Bob are cackling about the butcher's jokes today. But the laughs I hear are just two gals behind me. And I don't remember getting on this train. Just came back from sitting with my dad. He's riding just a few cars up ahead. He still enjoys the ride, the gentle rocking side to side. Look how the sunlight hits that hill. Remember when we climbed it? Not that one, Dad, but yes, it surely looked like it that day. So look who's here beside me now. It's so long since I walked you home. You let me take your books. I couldn't think of what to say. But here now we can talk about our trials and our travels. Sit and watch the golden fields roll by. Still, I don't remember getting on this train. Don't remember train. So, close with a little ode to meditation. Thanks all for coming and singing, and thanks all for coming out and listening. So here's a song about finding little miracles in the world and counting your blessings. Called Still Point. Time now, time beckoning, time out of memory, glimpses of dreams not yet dead, reborn romance, second chances past reckoning, the future now is repaired. Here at the high mark where all waters rise before they start falling away. Widen the moment in front of your eyes. You can dance through all time in a day. Lamb in the oven and cinnamon, ginger and songs from your grandmother's heart. Easter time, family gathers for dinner. Take your place till they're ready to start. Early this morning out under the apple tree falls drops of dapple in the sun. Cidery air up to blossoms, cerulean. Grandfather's blessings begun at a still point. I knew to stay, but the world turns and it slips away. Gone now, the apple tree, long gone, the family, raised in the home that they built in its place. You ride to the strains of a loopy calliope, reaching for brass rings they no longer make. But you'll find an apple trees everywhere now. The forest in new fallen snow. Down above Beech Cliff towers in Tuscany. Cradle them and let them go in the windlessness on a canyon floor. Breathe the sky down in and again before each dip of the paddle, each flick of the pen, as God writes your name in his hand. Still point. Thank you very much. Thanks all for coming out and singing. Let's see, I think we'll end the broadcast and, oh, no, let's bring everybody back on. And we can do that this way. There we go. Oh. Kirby, there's Kirby. And thank you much for coming, singing your songs. And, remind me of your URL again, and I'll put it in the chat.
It's sandstrom.bandcamp.com.
And Sandstrom .bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now you can check out everybody. Oh, that's the private chat.
Thanks for having us, Rick. This was great.
And
Yeah, thanks,
great
Rick.
to hear. Great to hear everybody. It really uplifts me to hear all this beautiful music of an evening. And thanks, Michael, for the great songs. And we'll see you all soon somehow.
Yeah.
Be safe
Stay
and stay
well.
well.
Yeah. Thanks for having us, Rick.
Okay,
Thanks
we're
again.
ending the broadcast. We can hang out if you want. End the broadcast. Bye-bye.
Take care.